Hey everybody, how are you doing? We just finished day 4 of JT Foxx's amazing event here. And I'm sitting here with amazing
Johnny Morris.
Johnny. You hear that? Morris, and it's spelled the correct way too.
Right.
M-O-R-I-S, not more rice.
That's right.
And who's over here, right over here?
Doc Rio, man.
Doc. Gentlemen, it is an honor and pleasure to have you here. All right, I was going to ask you a couple of questions here. Why is humor so important, or another way of putting it, how has humor helped you in your daily lives?
Yeah. So, you want to go first? I'm going to go first. Okay. So, by trade, I'm a martial arts instructor. So, we've had our academy for about going on 12 and a half years. And I use humor to help bring our kids in because I don't know what they've been through school. They probably had a stressful day. Their parents have probably been stressed out. They probably had a big test or whatever. So I want them to come in and I want them to feel comfortable. So I think anybody that's comfortable, whether you're an employee, you're a business owner, you're a performer, once you feel comfortable and you feel accepted, you're going to have a much more productivity. That's how I use it as. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
How about you, Doc?
Well, for me, I think it's a little bit different because I come from the aspect that when you share a smile, it comes back to you. You know what I mean? And we have to kind of think about that when we talk to each other and when we share each other. Like Johnny said, it's part of our bringing people in, but it's also part of our building our own confidence and our own, ability to understand what we can do. You know, the more we smile, the more we carry out laughter, the more it's received, and now our message is received. And when our message is received, then our goal is achieved. So, and that's what it's all about, right?
So I'm hearing this because of humor and because of a smile, it can, okay, one right here too, right? So it can really help boost your confidence.
Yeah, that's right.
So by me sharing my dad jokes is actually a good thing, right?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah. Speaking about dad jokes, when I'm teaching classes, I have my kids facing us, but I see the dads. So I'll throw in a dad joke. It'll go over the kid's head, but I'm talking to them. I'm not even talking to the kids.
Yeah, he was telling me one about the other day, and I laughed at it. I'm like, wow, that would be funny seeing that happen with the kids, because he actually does sometimes get them involved in it.
Yeah.
And it's a dad joke that the dads get, the dads and the moms get, but the kids don't.
Kids don't know what's
but they're
going on.
having fun.
Oh, that's sneaky.
They pulled them into class as well, though.
The kids are going,
Yeah, but the reaction from the parents, I love it though. I do it for the kids as well, but I do it for the parents too.
Would you mind sharing a dad joke? I know I'm putting you on the spot there, okay.
Sure. We just had a buddy day the other day.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Karate Kid, right? So I was telling them, all right, everybody come out to the floor, we're gonna break some boards. All right, everybody to the crane stance. I'll be like Mr. Miyagi, go grab your dad. Make sure your dad don't bust his hip. So I'll say something like that, or
nice,
a Father's Day joke or something like
that.
Nice. Yeah, something simple, just keep it going, I'll talk about what's that? Remember MTV?
Yeah.
Music videos, right? Music videos or something.
Love that. Love that. And so since we're at the JT Foxx event here, and anybody doesn't know JT Foxx, I know I kind of talked about earlier in the previous videos here, is that he's a very successful entrepreneur. He's connecting celebrities and amazing people with sharing wisdom because success leaves clues. Well, here, JT is we're not leaving clues. We're having these people give you these tips. So what tips have you found from these amazing people?
Well, I'm going to have to take it back to something I kind of teach back as well.
Yeah,
because
please.
I'm actually a producer, and like Johnny has told you, I produce this podcast, but I also produce other things. I help people brand themselves. I help people build their content. I help people market themselves. And one of the biggest things I've learned from our coach here, JT Foxx, is that it has to do, branding is the number one thing that we need to do, but it has to do with a cycle that we can, go through. I talked about this all the time. Branding equals instant credibility, which equals influence, which equals power. And it's not our power. It's how we empower others. All right? You know what I mean? And then once we empower others, what do we have? Access. And so with that, I've kind of taken his whole phrase, that's his whole phrase, right? And looked at it in reverse, because most people don't have that opportunity to get the celebrity branding right off the top. So how do you start? Well, you start on the other end. We all have access.
Yeah.
And you build up your grassroots to that celebrity side. And when you're able to get the celebrity branding, what do? You now have instant credibility, and you're already there.
Love it.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So you can walk your way up either way. And, that's one of the biggest things I've learned from him is that, we have to keep being able to pivot, look for other directions, not just stand in one way. But when we brand ourselves, we have to use everything like tools like podcasting to do so, because that's a way to empower others to stand out and do their best.
Can you imagine Michael Jordan never pivoting on the court? Right, just run, stop. Oh, somebody's in front of me.
He get blocked every time.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be the greatest.
No.
So one of the gems that I got from this Mega Success and previous is like we talked about, act as if you belong. I know there's millionaires, there's billionaires, there's real estate moguls here and everything, but they're in business, and I'm in business too. So we have the same language.
Yeah.
So act as if you belong, right? And if you act as you belong, once again, and you're using humor, right? What it is, it builds your confidence up. I could go up and talk to a billionaire. I could go and talk to Mr. Morris that I just met right now. I could be on camera. I could introduce you instantly to Doc. And we can have a relationship and have a conversation.
Yes.
Right? So I love the fact is this act as if you belong. We're all here for one common goal. What? It's to get better.
Yes.
It's to get better, right?
Yes.
To network with each other.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's my biggest thing. From this conference to the previous ones, is act as if you belong.
Yeah.
We're all on the same keel, right? We're all doing the same thing. Everybody here has a network, sometime, somehow, some way, and it boosts our confidence. Whether we continue to work together or not. You know what I'm saying? We might not work now. It might be 5 years from now. But as long as we got those relationships and everything.
Yes.
Me and Doc,
plant those seeds.
Yeah, me and Doc has known each other for years, and we just started working with each other this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's because we built a relationship.
Yes.
And that's the thing, you gotta plant seeds. Because right now, we live in a microwave mentality. If I push start, I want it right now. No, it doesn't work that way.
Yes.
You gotta, you foster it. And because the reason why it takes time, because people have been burnt. They don't trust people. Like, okay, what do you want? Like, come on. So when you build that trust, going, hey, you know what? You are a really amazing guy.
Yeah.
And I trust you, and I would love to work with you.
You know what? On top of that, I like to say also, we have technology, but that technology has got us in a mind frame of instant credibility.
Yeah.
Right? I could be on having a plane, a Maserati or a Lamborghini, right? And give you the perception, not knowing that I need to struggle, I need to get my things together, right? So I think some people are using technology the wrong way, and not getting back to having face-to-face conversations and actually getting back to what it was before technology was taken over, right? So I love the way we get together, we get to talk to each other face-to-face, plus use technology at the same time.
Exactly. It's a tool.
It's a tool.
Because at the end of the day, there's three things that everybody wants. That's they want to be seen, heard, and valued.
Yes.
Right? And this is why I really like, I can tell, because if you're at JT Foxx event, which means you share the same values of how can I help you? It's not like, hey, come on, give me my hand. No. How can I, like you said, how can it empower you to greatness? There's a course saying that I made up many years ago. When we all help each other, our own needs will be met.
Yes.
It goes back to what I say about the smile. When you deliver something, it's received and it's returned back to you. You know?
I have a campaign that I've been spreading out here. Is I want everybody to do a simple challenge. Smile at least one person.
Nice.
It doesn't have to be like, hey, how you doing? Like, tell me your life story. No, just smile. Because you never know what the power of a smile and the ripple effect to that person can do.
Wow.
That's it.
I'm gonna add on to that. At our martial arts studio, Inspire Martial Arts, we have a team code.
Yeah.
The team code is that respect your partner.
Yes.
Okay? Then you're gonna protect your partner. And then you empower your partner. That's our team code there.
That's it.
Awesome. So before I wrap it up here, I want to share with you a joke. Right? It's one of my favorites. Isaac, my son, thank you for this joke. I love you so much. This is probably the most used joke I ever used. And it also got me hit the most. especially from little old ladies. Why didn't the Queen wave with this hand?
I don't know why.
Don't know? Because it's mine.
That was good. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Well, everybody, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And again, David, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And please make sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
Wow, that was